Pastor Steve here. Hebrews 12:25-27 says, "See that you do not refuse him who speaks, for if they didn't escape who refused him who spoke on earth, much more shall we not escape if we turn away from him who speaks from heaven, whose voice then shook the earth, but now he has promised, saying, Yet once more I shake not only the earth, but also heaven." Now this, that once more, indicates the removal of those things that are being shaken, as of things that are made, the things which cannot be shaken may remain. If we refuse to get strong and to get right and to get confident and to get relational, then we shouldn't be ignorant of the consequences. The consequences for rebelling against Moses and God at Mount Sinai were great, harsh. There are even greater eternal consequences for resisting God's better work on Mount Zion. His voice then, he said, shook the earth. Once more I shake not only the earth, but heaven as well. Things which can't be shaken. God is shaking this present order, and these beleaguered Jewish Christians felt it. But the things of God and the people of God, the faithful of God, will remain. In chapter 12, we see Jesus is the author and finisher of our faith. And in Philippians 1, we see that the one who began a good work in you is faithful to complete it. Grace is an astounding thing. God who made us draws us, and if we receive him, we become his children. And here the writer is saying, don't resist the call. Don't turn away from God's call. And while the consequences of turning away are dire, the rewards of receiving him are eternal. John 6:37, Jesus said, "All that the Father gives to me comes to me, and whoever comes to me I will never cast out." There's hope in the grace of God. He begins the work, he finishes the work. Ephesians 2 says he gives us even the faith. Romans 12:3 says, "I say, through the grace given to me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as God has dealt to every man the measure of faith." Really, all we bring to the process is the sin that made it necessary. Don't turn away when he calls. The results are fiery judgment. But if you answer that call, the rewards are fullness of joy. You ponder that, Pastor Steve.